How's it going? Welcome to this video. And if you are someone just trying to be able to start your lawn care business and you may not know where to start and you want to know how to, grow lots of customers and lots of happy customers, well, welcome to this video, because in this video, I want to show you guys how I got 20 mowing clients in just my first year of mowing. So in this video, I just want to go over some things I did when I started off my business, like first things I set up, what it was and how I got my business kind of going, and then how I got my customers and how I got repeat customers and how I have kept along and I have good happy customers that I am mowing for weekly. And this is only my first year in the business. And if you are trying to learn a free way to do things, this is the video for you, because all the things I'm going to say are absolutely pretty much free. Maybe you have to spend a little bit of capital, but these are really cheap and easy free ways that I got my business started up and going. All right, so right before I get into this first things, I just want to ask you guys to hit that like button. It helps me out, and I really would like more people to hear some tips on how they can also start their lawn care business. So make sure you guys hit that like button, and then if by the end of the video, this video was good enough for you, maybe you could consider subscribing also while watching this video. All right, so one of the first things I did was I set up my business email. So it took a little bit to try to figure out what I wanted to do for my business name. We just kept it simple at I Need Lawn Care because there was two of us, and we really didn't want to go and waste our time trying to figure out a name. And we just decided, let's go ahead and just say that. It's simple, it's easy. I think pretty easy for someone to remember. And, that's what I was kind of going with. I didn't want to make something so difficult and for us to try to figure out and then, oh, no, someone else has that name. So we just kept it simple and easy. So the first thing I did was set up my own business email. So I did that because I wanted everything separate in a way that people can contact me. And that's how I really just keep the business flowing, is whenever someone needs to contact me, they have my email, my phone number, or when I need to reach out to them, I contact them with my business email, and I have that all separate than my personal one. So the next things I wanted to do was I set up a Google business account. And so what this does is puts your business right up on the Google page. When you look up a business, it's right on the side there. It gives the phone number, maybe a website, and it shows some pictures in the business name. And so I had to set this up. You wanted to make sure you have good pictures on that profile. You want to make sure you put your phone number in any way they can contact you. And the next thing I also did was I made a website. It's not a really crazy fancy website, but, it drives the customers right to where they need to go. If they look at it, they can see they have my contact information, some of the work I might have done, and some of the work we do. So that's kind of like the main setup portion of people, so they can see me and me contacting people. And the other thing that we needed to figure out is pricing. So I wanted an easy way of pricing so that when people gave me their address or I went to go look at a property, I could just map it out and then see how big the property is. And then I look at my pricing chart, and that's exactly what price I need to charge them at. And I had 3 different stages. So I have stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. So stage 1 is a pretty easy flat lawn. I mean, stage 3 would be it has lots of hills, so it takes extra time. There's lots of things to weed whack around, lots of trees, lots of fence or anything. So, that's kind of the different stages. So I want an easy, simple way where we can just look at that chart and we can map out the yard so the customer or the person that might be trying to hire us, we can give them a fast, easy estimate right away. All right, so the first one I did to try to get my name out there was door knocking. So, what is door knocking? Well, it's really just going out around your neighborhoods, around the areas that you want to get clients and mow in, and you just knock on their door, and then you represent yourself, and then you ask them if they need someone to mow their lawn. You really got to have some good communication skills, maybe a little bit of sales skills to try to, help them and lead them into, accepting you and hiring you to do their lawn. But this is a great, easy way, especially because it's all free. It really just takes time and effort. And I actually did this my first day we door knocked. We picked up 1 new customer. And this was because we were just door knocking. And actually, when we knocked on the door, she already had someone servicing her lawn. So we weren't going to really take over the lawn right away. But she did say she had some extra things to do. And she wanted us to go weed out the front little garden area. And I was like, oh, sure, we'll go do that. And then she's like, how much you want for it? I'm like, just give us some $5. We're out here just trying to door knock and gain a customer, and we're trying to help, show that we are good working individuals that want to help and want to mow their property and take care of their property. So we just gave her a cheap price because we wanted to just, build that, relationship at first. And actually, after that, we ended up getting a bigger job. She wanted the whole area, seeded, so we had to dig it all up and we had to seed it all. And, it was a good job that actually brought us a very good, decent amount of money just off the bat by just door knocking. And that was, basically just all there really was. For that year, we did some fall cleanups because, we had to do the cleanups. The guy she was hiring only did mowing, and we started, doing stuff on our property. And then once the next year came around, it was spring, I reached out to her. I just wanted to see, would you take us on as your lawn mowing and property caretakers? And actually, at first she said no, but then she rethought about it, and then she actually decided to go with us, which has been amazing. We've been taking care of the property all summer long, and she's actually selling her house, so it's kind of disappointing, but you know what? Maybe we can get the new homeowners, and she's been a great customer for us, and right now, we have done a lot of things for her. So I am so happy that we went out and door knocked and we got this customer. Another thing I usually did was just to do jobs that people don't like. So just in my story, just barely, I did jobs that the other guys didn't. And then because I did those jobs, I actually was able to get the jobs that I originally wanted to get, which was mowing the lawn. So I did some cleanups, I do weed whacking, so I did all these extra jobs that nobody wanted to do. It's really hard labor stuff, and for us, it was just getting our name out there, trying to get some new relationships, and trying to get more lawns to mow. So this was really the main goal, but we really, we made a lot of money just doing those extra jobs nobody liked, and it also helped us build relationships with people. So maybe you should, consider trying to venture off into like cleanups or doing something else that maybe people aren't doing, and then you'll be successful in your business because people are going to hire you to do their stuff if you're doing more and providing more to the customer than the person is to them right now. The other thing I tried doing is I looked on local forums. So in my area, we have a front porch forum, which is basically like an email newsletter where a ton of people, can post different things. You can post things for sale. You can talk about things. And so this is a great way I advertised a little bit of my business. I also can, when I go on there and I get the email newsletters, there's a ton of people that are looking for people to mow their lawns. And you reach out to these people right away and you get in contact with them. You make sure you get to the property and talk to them, make a relationship. If you're the first one there and if you're the first one giving them an estimate, you're more than likely to get the job. Now, I haven't done every single one because, there's competition and they're going to beat you. Maybe it's on price, maybe it's on the person, maybe it's because of the longevity of how long they've been in the business. And just don't be afraid. I've been beat by many people that have been in the business for a long time, but I've also beat them on the other end. So make sure to just, reach out to them as fast as you can. Be nice, be going out there, trying to get up to their property as soon as you can. Don't be lazy about it. Don't be like, well, maybe I can get to it in the next week. No, someone's going to go out there and look at their property and give them an estimate before you if you're like that. So the other thing I did after I set up my social media accounts when I started out trying to, set up the first things in my business, when I actually went out there and did work, I took before and after photos because, everybody loves looking at before and after photos, and especially while mowing, everybody likes to see the striped lawns. And then I had a ton of weed whacking jobs we did. So, you had a really crazy, long overgrown hill or whatever it was. And after it's cut down, it looks so good. And people love to see those before and afters. And it kind of, promotes your business a little bit. People start following you a little bit. And, it gives you some good business branding that you really need to do for your business, because people are always on social media nowadays. So as long as you're posting some good content, some good stuff on there, people will see you and they'll want to use you because they see all the good hustling and good work you're doing. So another thing that you should do with your customers already, or maybe customers that maybe have declined you, follow up with them. If you've done maybe a small job with them, make sure to keep following up with them to ask them if they need some, cleanups in the fall. Maybe if you did work for them in the spring for cleanups, maybe they need another cleanup in the fall. or if they need some work done on the property during the summer, maybe they need some seeding, some fertilizing. Try to sell them on all these extra stuff that they might want to have you do. So just follow up with your customers, make sure you build a relationship, try to, get them to have you do other work, and you might get hired to do, the full property maintenance in the end, because they want someone that's going to do everything compared to just one thing, because then they only have to deal with one person and hiring with one person. Another way I actually got, I think, 3 properties, and a big idea that you should use also is working with an investor. So investors may own a ton of properties in your area, or investors also might be fixing and flipping up properties in the area, so they need some outside grounds work. So if you're really into, putting out stones and that stuff and landscaping like that, you can do that too. Maybe they just need you to clean up the property. Maybe they need some leaf cleanup, or maybe the lawn was overgrown, maybe it needs a big weed whacking, or something like that. Work with investors. Try to reach out with network with investors. I'm already doing that anyways, because I am going into the real estate field. I'm going to invest in real estate myself. So I was already doing this, and I actually met with an investor, and I got 2 of his rental properties, and he also gave me another property by, reaching out to another investor that he knows, and he also needed mowing in my area of mowing. So I ended up getting 3 properties just from networking with one person, and it really didn't take much work to network with this person. All it was reaching out and talking to the person, and I ended up, getting 3 properties from just one person. Another way I've gained customers and maybe some extra jobs is by, customer recommendation. And because, when you do good work for people, they want you to go and be successful in your business, and they will recommend you to their friends and family, or maybe people they just know. And this is a great reason why you should always do your best work. Be very nice. I mean, don't get pushed over or anything by customers, but you want to make sure you do a good job. You're the right man for the business, and you want people to want you to be successful, so they will, promote you as well as you trying to promote yourself, because that is the best. Word of the mouth is the best kind of advertisement. And if you can get your customers to do that for you, then it's kind of hands off for you. You don't have to pay for advertising or anything. They're just giving you customers for free. And maybe you tell your customers that you will give them an extra little, discount on their property for every customer they bring you, because that's making you money. So it might promote them to help promote your business as well. And it will save them money, and it will, make you money. So that's something you could also try doing in your business. All right, so I hope this video kind of helped you out. If you're really starting off, you're really trying to figure out what you should do, how you can get, even that one customer, because you really just need that one customer starting off, and then you need another one, and they'll just keep coming. Keep working at it, keep doing, the door knocking, try to figure out different advertising ways, keep posting and doing everything that I said in this video, and you will do good. As long as you do good work and have a good work ethic, you will do good. So make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. In this channel, I do lawn care, real estate, investing, and finance topics. So if you want to stay along with me, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a fun and go start your lawn care business.